Thank you to the Mahoney and Raftery Wealth Management team of Raymond James, as well as these season sponsors and donors like you who make Colorado MahlerFest possible. Please consider supporting the festival during this year-end giving season. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Lydia Van Dreel. I'm principal horn of the Colorado MahlerFest Orchestra, and I'm going to take you on a little imaginary tour of the Alps, which of course are the mountains very near Vienna, Austria, where Mahler spent a great deal of his life. So this is an Alphorn. It's almost impossible to capture the scale and size of this instrument on this video, but I'm in my office here at the University of Oregon, and I'm at one edge of the office, showing you the bell of the instrument, and when I play it, I'm going to go move to the other end of my office where the mouthpiece is about 12 feet away. So this instrument is the precursor to the French horn, and the calls that shepherds would have played on this instrument would have been very familiar to Gustav Mahler back in the day. And if you listen to any of his symphonies with kind of that in mind, for instance, the Second Symphony, you can hear how he used the natural harmonic series of the Overtone series to write these iconic calls that make us experience the sensation of vast, huge open spaces, mountain ranges, and I think you'll enjoy and certainly recognize this little tune from Mahler's Second Symphony that I'm going to play for you. Hi everyone, greetings from the business end of the Alphorn. Here I am sitting by the bell, and I've got the mouthpiece 12 feet away from me by the door. And a lot of people wonder, how can you play lots of different notes without any keys or valves? And the way we play these notes is the way that all brass instruments function. We play on what's known as the overtones of the fundamental tone. So every brass instrument has fundamental tones. This Alphorn, the fundamental tone is F, and all of the notes that I'm capable of playing on it are overtones embedded within that fundamental F tone. So on a trumpet, when you see a trumpet player with their 3 valves, those valves open up various combinations of overtones that can be played depending on which keys are pressed down. So every time a trumpet player has, say, one button, one key pressed down, they have 8 different notes they could play. They press down a different key, there's a different range of 8 notes that are possible, and then combinations of keys open up different ranges of notes. So for the Alphorn, and then subsequently the French horn, we have 16 different potential overtones available to us, depending on what group of keys that we have pressed down. For the Alphorn, because there are no buttons, levers, keys, valves, there's just 16 potential notes. So in the next clip, you're going to hear me demonstrate those 16 tones. Now that you've heard the 16 potential tones that I can play, I'm going to demonstrate a couple familiar tunes that are also based on the Overtone series. I'm going to play taps, which will sound very low in pitch on the Alphorn because it's such a long instrument. That's a tune that we're used to hear being played on a bugle, which is much, much shorter than this. And then I'm going to play a tune from Brahms' First Symphony. Brahms adapted an Alphorn song and put it as the opening melody of the 4th movement of his First Symphony. And then I'm just going to improvise a little bit on those tones so you can get a sense for what this instrument, the precursor to the horn, sounds like. Bye.